Welcome to the Hot Rod Hangout YouTube channel. Hey guys, this week's a little different. Gonna take you along for that project we talked about last week. Before we get started, just wanted to say make sure you go check out Throttle Addict using the code word Hot Rod. Get to save 15% off. It's an awesome company. You get to save a little bit of money. Use the code word Hot Rod. Go check it out. What's going on, guys? Well, we're headed over here to reveal the next project. Like I said in the last video, I've owned this since 2009. Me and Ashley did our first project together on this. So come along. We're gonna get it washed up, throw a battery in it, see if we can make it fire up. All right, later. All right, guys, so we're over here, and this is Black Betty. It was my first motorcycle. I bought it when I was 19, back in 2009. It's been sitting for roughly 2.5 years. Obviously needs a battery, obviously needs some air in the tires. But we're gonna get it washed up, throw a battery in it, throw some air in the tires, make sure that they're at least, black, round, and hard, and see if we can make it run. So while Ashley gets the leaf blower set up so we can dry it off, I just want to give you a little bit of details. So it started life as an 05 Electric Glide Standard, no radio, no tour pack, with a batwing fairing. So fairing on the triple trees, on the forks. For anyone that's not real familiar with batwing versus shark nose, I hit a deer with it in 09. When we did the repair on it then, it became a street glide. So, fairing mounted mirrors, still had a batwing fairing, but obviously all that was new. Then around 2000-ish, or around 2018, 19-ish, the bike was hit and knocked over, and I wanted to do a road glide conversion, but it was just cheaper to fix what was there, do a new fairing, yada yada yada. Fast forward to me and Ashley meeting during the pandemic, and I was saying, hey, I really want a road glide. She's like, well, go buy one. And I was like, well, that's the thing, is I don't want to spend what Harley wants for a road glide. But if you're not familiar with the bikes, from the neck back is the same between all touring models of similar years. So this being an 05, everything is similar from 99 up to 2013. 2014 is when they changed the frame, change the fairing and all of that. So I went to Harley, I rode a couple road glides to make sure that that's what I wanted, and me and Ashley bought all the parts for a road glide. We took the fairing off, put a new shark nose fairing on it, the short windshield. Obviously that was during COVID, so you had all of the parts backups, and I couldn't get a windshield, and I couldn't get parts, and I couldn't whatever. So waited around, got what we needed, put it together. After we did that swap, I also went to the new style 14 and up one-touch saddlebags. So the old 99 to 2013 bags have the clip on the outside, they fold forward and then you pick them up. The new style bags just have the lever and they just open. If I had to do it again, I realized after the fact that I could have put the 2014 and newer fairing on it. Doesn't really make a difference. It would have been cool to have like an 05 wrapped in brand new bike. So kind of the reason that I built it instead of just buying one was this bike, one, has a lot of history with me. Two, it was the first bike that Ashley ever rode that she felt comfortable on, the back of, obviously. And when I went to Harley to look at a road glide, I rode one, I was like, yeah, it's really anemic. And the guy's like, well, you have an 88. Well, this bike has work done to it, therefore it's a little quicker than your normal 88. And I told the guy, well, I'll just really make mine because I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to have to go doing motor work to a brand new or to a bike that I'm just buying. Fast forward to, hey, go ride this. I think it was a 2018 or 19 with the 114. I rode it, and the guy's like, how was that? I was like, it's great. It's a similar power range. I could work with it. The price difference between the 04 or 05 or I think it was a 10 that I was looking at to the 18 was roughly 15 grand, and they weren't willing to give me the price for the lower bike on the brand new Screaming Eagle 114 that I rode. So I just told the guy, hey, I'm going to convert mine, and he told me, yeah, right, that's not possible. So about 6 months later, me and Ashley rode up to that Harley dealership with it converted. It's cool because they never made a carbureted road glide with a twin cam. I did. So that's kind of the reason why I've held on to it. I haven't gotten rid of it, and I'm still on the fence on whether we're going to keep it or whether we're just cleaning it up for the next owner. Time to dry. Hey guys, we forgot to put saddlebags on and wash them. So that's what we're gonna do now. Let's try that again.
Rubber flap, we have no idea what it was for.
Well, like Dad was just saying, the batteries are usually longer or like wider here. So that was to cover up the positive terminal so it didn't arc on my seat. But then I switched seats.
Yeah.
So I probably haven't needed it in a while. But now, this is going to the back
to protect
the positive from the other side, because the holder goes right on top of that. So now it's going to go something like that after we get everything mounted.
She looks good, all shined up now.
That's still filthy. But
Yeah. After sitting for as long as she did.
so I cut this off, but I really didn't need to because, yeah, the battery doesn't go over any further. So. And I'm really impressed with this battery. The cost so far has been way less, and it is lithium ion. So I had priced out a while back when we were riding a lot. I had priced out a lithium ion battery because for anybody that's familiar with trying to get every ounce of performance out of something, there is two ways to go fast. More power, which I was broke, so I couldn't really spend to make more power, and less weight. But a regular lithium ion battery was like $300, and I also was too broke to pay that. So I found this one on Amazon, and we decided to give it a shot. And I thought that maybe it really wasn't lithium ion. And then when the box got delivered, I was like, holy crap, that battery's really light. Maybe it actually is. So before I put this plastic thing on, there's also, when I originally seen it, I was like, oh, that's kind of gimmicky, but there's a little button that tells you where your battery is. And originally I was like, oh, that's kind of gimmicky, probably never use it, but it's kind of cool, I guess, for people that don't have to take half their bikes apart to see their battery. That's not me. So that's a good opportunity if that's something that you'd be interested in. I'll put the Amazon link down at the bottom. Again, I'm not sponsored. And by the end of this video, I might be like, hey, this is a garbage battery, don't buy it. But I'll still put the link down there so you don't buy it.
The tiny spaces you get to work in on a motorcycle. And cars too. Depending.
Okay. So we're gonna have to space it up. But for right now, let's see if it starts. Alright guys, so as you heard, she runs. So we're gonna put the seat back on. We're gonna take her to the house. Me and Ashley's gonna take her for a little ride probably tonight. And we're gonna make a decision on where we go from here with the project. Till next time guys, get out and ride your shit. Later.